Hey everyone, welcome back. So a third non-price determinant of supply would be the price of inputs.
Okay.
The price of all things that go into producing the good that we're supplying. So if we take, for example, a case where we're making pizzas. We run a pizza shop. We can think about the different inputs that we would need if we're producing pizzas. Now, if there was an increase in an input cost or an input price, say that there was an increase in the price of tomatoes or tomato sauce, then that would decrease supply. Okay, or we'd have a shift to the left. Okay, and then we have the opposite case if we were to see a decrease in the price of an input cost. At a given price of the good or service, we want a decrease in the input price would allow us to produce or sell more at the given price. So a decrease in the price of an input, say, for making pizzas, a decrease in the price of cheese. Okay, that would increase supply, which we illustrate as a shift to the right. Okay, so that's one additional non-price determinant of supply. So something that shifts the supply curve other than price itself. And it's okay to have the price of other things, the price of inputs. Just like when we were talking about the non-price determinants of demand, we had the price of related goods. So we're only talking about the factors that affect the quantity supplied of a good or service other than the price of that good or service itself. Okay? So a fourth example, or a fourth non-price determinant of supply, just like when we're talking about the non-price determinants of demand, expectations about the future matter. Expectations about the future. So if we expect that the price of the good or service that we're supplying is going to change in the future, that's going to influence how much we want to supply today. So if we expect that there's an increase in the price of our good in the future, what would that do for the supply today? Well, that would decrease the supply today because if we expect the price to be higher in the future, we want to sell it when the price is high, so we want to supply less today. Okay? So decrease in supply today, the idea being that you'd sell more in the future. Okay. And then we have the opposite situation where we expect prices to fall, the price of our own good to fall in the future. Okay. If that were the case, then we'd have an increase in supply today because we want to sell while the price is still high. Okay, so we have a few more non-price determinants of supply that we'll discuss in the next video. I hope to see you then.